Hey guys, my name is Kaylee. I'm a first year kindergarten teacher and welcome to Kindergarten with Kaylee. Hey guys, so I'm looking a little rough. It's like Sunday night at 9 p.m. But I have been working a lot today on prepping stuff for tomorrow. So this week is going to be really exciting. I just have a lot of fun stuff that we're doing for St. Patrick's Day because this is the first week of March, but it's our only week to do St. Patrick's themed stuff because St. Patrick's Day will happen during spring break. We have spring break next week. So it's my last week till spring break, which is so exciting. So I'm going to try to jam pack this week. We're also doing a lot of Dr. Seuss stuff because I think his birthday was last week. So we're doing a lot of Dr. Seuss activities as well. So it's just going to be a lot. I'm kind of scared actually, but I am braving. I'm going to try to be brave and do How to Catch a Leprechaun with my kindergartners and help them build traps. As I'm not going to let each of them build their traps. We're going to build 5 traps total. So 5 groups of 4 and 1 group will have 5. I have 4 kids in my class that don't celebrate any holidays, so they are going to be catching a squirrel. His name is Nutmeg, and he is the assistant for these leprechauns. So he has come to assist these leprechauns. So those 4 kids still get to build a trap and everything, but they're just trying to catch a squirrel, just to help them feel included, and that way I could still do this because I feel like it's still really fun. So basically, I feel like typically if you have school on St. Patrick's Day, that is the day that the class would be like destroyed and you tried to catch the leprechaun or whatever. Obviously ours will happen while we're on break. So my plan is every day our class is going to be a little bit messy. I'm not going to go crazy, but tomorrow they have table caddies. I might just dump everything out and it be on their desk. And I want to get some streamers and just kind of put them everywhere, like green ones. So I might run to the store before work tomorrow. I don't know. And maybe print out some 4-leaf clovers, put them everywhere. For the people doing squirrels, they're gonna have like nuts on their desk, I think. And I might put gold coins on everyone else's desk. I haven't fully decided. We'll kind of see. And every day it's just gonna be something different or like added to a little bit. So yes, but let me show you this presentation I just made on Canva, kind of to explain all of the leprechaun traps and stuff like that. Okay, so first I have my good morning slide, but then I'm like, why did we come into our room being a mess? I'm gonna be like, guys, I really need your help. I'm gonna explain like, well, I know there's a holiday coming up called St. Patrick's Day, which they probably don't know about yet. So I'm gonna explain to that a little bit about them, and then I'm gonna explain there's these little things called leprechauns and they run around and do naughty things. And then I'm gonna play them, read them in the description and play this video. And then I'm explaining that those friends will be catching a squirrel. And then I wrote this little letter from our leprechauns, and I picked 4. So each group's trying to catch their own, and they different have names: Lucky, Shamrock, Clover, Patty, and then the assistant, Nutmeg. So I'm gonna read that to them and letting them know if they can catch them, they'll get a pot of gold. Then we're gonna read the story, How to Catch a Leprechaun, and then brainstorm ideas. So I have some pictures, but before I even show them that picture, I want them to come up with some ideas. But talking about how it needs to be colorful and shiny and like maybe having gold so that they want to climb up there, or a free slide. You know, they like to do things that are fun, or having lucky charms and stuff. So help them brainstorm. And then they're going to design a trap and list ideas. So they are going to use this paper to design their own trap and list all the materials they might need. So they're going to design it in detail, like really think about what they want to do individually, write a list of materials on the back or something. And then that is all going to happen in the morning. We'll have recess, lunch, Spanish, math, do all of our normal stuff, music, PE. After we come back from that, at the end of the day, I'm going to reveal to them who their groups are, who they're building their traps with. And then, because I am picking that, they are not picking that. I like put 1 to 2 kids in each group that I know will be like good leaders, and wouldn't clash, hopefully. My class is struggling to like work together, so I think this will be really good for them. But then, so after, at the end of the day, they'll find out who their group is, and they'll have their paper that has their design on it with the materials and stuff. And then I'm going to do this thing called Rally Robin, where it's a timed Rally Robin. Each kid gets 1 minute to share about their trap idea, explain how it works, what they want to do, the materials they would need, all of that. And the rest of the kids can ask questions. Once everybody has shared, then they're going to have a discussion on how they can pull ideas from each trap to make one trap. So They don't get to make their own. I'm gonna have to really explain this, but okay, we're gonna like, oh, I really liked this about your trap, let's put that in, but then I really liked this about your trap, so let's put that in, and you know, that kind of stuff, and just see, and maybe some of them will be very similar. It's like, oh, our ideas were very similar, you know. So I have that. I have this slide that talks about expectations. I have some sentences for them. So as they're talking about it, I think we should, I like your idea, what if we did this instead? And then I don't know if we're gonna get to this spot, but we're gonna see. This is the last slide for today. So then we would actually design the trap. So after they have all those conversations, they're gonna brainstorm ideas about the trap for their group. So this is when they'll do that timed round robin, and then they're gonna have one, haven't decided if we'll have one person be like the writer and draw the picture as the group is like sharing ideas, like, oh, let's add this, but or they could kind of all add ideas. So then after they draw a brief sketch of what they want their trap to look like, they will come show it to me and I'll approve it, and they'll explain it to me and we'll talk about it and whatever. So then Tuesday we'll finish up the sketches if we didn't get to it, and then I want them to write a detailed materials list of what all the materials they need, and then we're going to talk about what are the steps. So what do we need to do first, what do you need to do second, third, fourth, who's going to do what, all of this thing. Really prepping and talking about it so that I'm not just giving them the materials and letting them loose, because that's going to cause a lot of arguments. So we're going to talk about what we're going to do, what order we're going to do it in, who's going to be doing what, and how to navigate that. So just kind of pull in people's strengths. After they also give me the materials list and I approve everything, that'll also help me make sure I have everything they need. I have a lot of boxes. I have some toilet paper rolls. I have pipe cleaners, cotton balls, popsicle sticks, and then parents are maybe going to bring me some stuff too. So then Wednesday or Tuesday night, I will also just make sure that I have everything, and if there's something I need to go buy and it's not expensive and it was like a really good idea, then I'll go get it for them. That way on Wednesday we can start building our traps. So they're gonna have like an hour to build them on Wednesday and then an hour on Thursday. I know for a fact one of my kids will be gone on Thursday, so I'm hoping their group can get it done first. He'll be in the group with the squirrels. So yes, and then I also one of my favorite teacher vloggers when I was through college was Emma, Elementary with Emma. Our families used to be like good family friends. We kind of grew up going to church together. So I actually like know her, which is so fun. And it was really cool when she started teaching and vlogging. I got to follow along, and I remember her doing this. And I always said when I was when I was a teacher, I would do like leprechaun traps. So I actually went back and found her St. Patrick's vlog video today, and I watched it. And she did this thing where you have styrofoam cups and the kids get to decorate them, and you take them home and put them in the oven, and they like shrink, but the design stays. So then they'll know it's their hat because of their design, but they'll be like, how the heck did it shrink? It's gonna be one of the things that happens. I think we're gonna design the hats on Tuesday, and they'll be shrunk on Wednesday for them. Brief overview of the leprechauns. It's gonna take a lot of work and a lot of time, but I really thought it through, and I hope that this all goes smoothly. I just wanted to like make this clip on Sunday night because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time tomorrow morning to be getting it to talk to you guys, because I'm gonna be having to get everything set up, and it's just a Monday morning. I have a lot to do on Monday mornings. We have new guided reading centers and new math centers this week, so I also have to teach those to the kids tomorrow and get them prepped for those. Spirit week, I have my post-observation conference on Tuesday with my principal, so we'll see how my observation went last week. I don't think it went very well, but I'm hoping she found some positives to talk to me about, so we'll see. But gonna be a really busy week, but this is just a quick little intro. So I hope you guys enjoy this fun St. Patrick's Day vlog. Hey guys, good morning. It is Monday, 7:30. Just got to school. I made a quick run to the store and got a couple things so I could be a little naughty leprechaun. I got some almonds for the nuts that the squirrel left behind for my four friends that don't celebrate holidays. I might like do a design or something on their desk. I have some green frosting. I'm gonna write "Catch Me If You Can" either on my back table or on my whiteboard, probably my back table. They didn't have streamers, which is what I was wanting, but I just got this green grass stuff. It's technically Easter stuff, but just got this. They had no St. Patrick's Day stuff anymore. We're into Easter, I guess. Got some rainbow marshmallows. I think I'm gonna save this for tomorrow. So today I'm gonna flip over all their chairs. So put So I'm having like so much fun, but it also stresses me out. Oh my gosh, like how freaking messy this is now. Okay, I've added some grass. Catch me if you can. I kind of love it. This is so fun. Okay, and for my friends that are catching the squirrel, I'm gonna go put some nuts on their desk. But I think I'm gonna make like a cute little design or something. Okay, now that my room is a disaster, let's get everything set up for the morning. Okay, this weekend at Target, I was looking for like St. Patrick's Day stuff, and I found this cup. It's a disco ball with a leprechaun hat on it. I think I'm gonna pour my coffee in it. I don't think all of it's gonna fit. Obviously, it's not gonna hold that much, but I'll drink whatever's left in here first, and then I wanna be sipping on this when the kids come in. I just think it's funny. I try to have a drink in here every day. I estimated it. I could still fit more if I needed to. Are you kidding me? Made some copies. We came in, our room was a disaster. It was a mess. Why did we come into our room being a mess? Don't shout it out. What happened? Who did this? It wasn't me. I promise it wasn't me.
The leprechaun.
A leprechaun?
Because leprechauns is crazy.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Very sneaky.
Because did you know that St. Patrick's Day is our next holiday? Yeah, so we'll start learning about that a little bit. So I am kind of thinking that these little things called leprechauns maybe did this, but I don't know. Let's see. All right, so what is a leprechaun? Does anybody know? Known for hiding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah.
That if you go to the end of a rainbow, when you see one in the sky, there'd be a pot of gold. They're also supposed to be very, very naughty, and they plan little tricks on humans when we least expect it. So, and they do this around St. Patrick's time. That's why I'm kind of thinking that maybe it was a leprechaun, because the St. Patrick's Day is coming up. Why else would our room be destroyed? Okay, guys, I have to charge my phone. It's being weird. It's like kind of, it's on the charger, but it's not really charging, so I can't take it off the charger right now. So that's why the angle is a little weird, but it is 1:49. Plan's over at 2:10, so I need to go make a few copies of some stuff. But we've had a pretty good day, so I tried to get a few clips this morning. The whole leprechaun thing went really well. They were so excited this morning when they came in, and they knew right away that it was a leprechaun, which was funny. They believe it. For the most part, they believe it. My friends that are doing the squirrels are still really excited. They had really great ideas and seemed very excited to design their traps. And they did really well designing them. Like, this one's really good. This one is really good. Like, are you kidding? That's like a slide. They had really good ideas, and I showed them some examples. It's great. When they come back, we're gonna do snack and read a book, 3 Ways to Trap a Leprechaun. It's like another book. We read How to Catch a Leprechaun this morning. We're gonna do 3 Ways to Trap a Leprechaun in the afternoon. And then we're gonna do this, where we do a timed round robin, talk about their design, and then come up with a design for their group. And afternoons are always crazy, so I'm hoping they can work well together. The last hour during math was a little bit crazy, not terrible because we were working on whiteboards, but it could have been better. It's probably gonna finish out the day for us. We're just gonna do this activity and design their trap as a whole. I'm sure it'll take the full hour, and then we'll pack up and leave. So that's kind of where we're at today. My kids are doing pretty good. We're having a pretty good day. I'm not like super stressed or anything. Overall, it's been a good day. I'm still really stuffy, and so it's hard to yell. I feel like they can't hear me very well. I'm like, hey. My voice is just so low. Hey guys, it is the end of the day. We designed all of our traps. They went pretty good. I have one group that cannot decide. There's like 2 kids that are participating, but they can't really agree, and the other 2 kids aren't even participating. I'm like, give them ideas, and they just don't really care. So other than that, the other groups are doing really well, so it went really good. I just got a notification that I have my new teacher meeting I totally forgot about, so I have to run to that. Hopefully it's not that long because I want to go home, but now I have to go to that until at probably 4:30. It's 3:50 right now, so I'm gonna clean up my room really fast so that I am ready to go by the time the meeting's over. But it was a pretty good day overall, I would say. And then we'll come back and do everything again tomorrow. Tomorrow we can kind of go back to our normal schedule a little bit. I feel like today it was a lot of leprechaun based stuff, and so we were just trying to like really get in the hang of that. So yeah, tomorrow hopefully can be a little bit normal, but I have a few more things to clean up and put away, and then we're gonna go to this meeting. The Bachelor is on tonight, so I'm gonna watch that. It's hometown, so we're gonna watch The Bachelor and just have a really chill night. So all right, good morning everyone. Here is the leprechaun stuff for today. Also, it is pajama day, so if you're like, why are you dressed in pajama pants? That's why. Okay, here's what we're working with. I put more green grass, and I put these like rainbow colored marshmallows on their desk today. Flipped the chairs again. Yeah. And then I have these little feet, so I'm gonna make footprints with this one. And then this is like a barefoot. I'm gonna put them on maybe a few of their desks, and then on the back table, I have green icing. I think I'm gonna try that and see. And then I'm gonna do the cup thing today. So I'm gonna set these out on the back table maybe with a note of them telling us like, hey, decorate us a hat, and then leave it for us to see. And tomorrow morning when they come in, their hat's gonna be shrunk. So we're gonna try that. It is like 7:50. I need to do this, and I have like 5 things I need to print before the day starts, and I have a form I'm supposed to fill out because I have my meeting today with my principal, so hoping I can get everything finished. So I'm probably not going to talk to you guys much, but we're going to try to do this really fast. I don't know if this will work, but let's try. Okay, they don't really look like footprints, but I'm just going to leave them and see if they fall for it. I'm going to write the little note and then go print some stuff, and then yeah. Hey guys, I feel like I haven't talked to y'all a lot today. It's Tuesday. I feel like I look really rough because my eyes were watering because my contact's messing up. I literally blown my nose so many times today, and I've had to like wipe my face, so it's just not looking great. Luckily today's pajama day. My kids are at specials, but they're actually at an assembly right now because we had an assembly at 1 and it didn't get over in time for them to go to specials, so like I got to leave because it's my plan time, but my kids are still in there, if that makes sense. When they get back, we need to do, today we're going to talk about, we're not building our traps yet, but we're going to talk about what we need to do first, and then next, and then last, and like the steps of building our traps. And I think I'm going to pull each group to the back table and do this with them. So we're going to talk about what we're going to do first, what we're going to do middle, last. We have a sheet that we're going to write, and then we'll like assign people jobs after we talk about that, and they're going to write a materials list. So I'll just write a list, and they're going to tell me all the materials they need, and I'll write it down. I think I can get through all of them. The rest of the kids are going to be on their iPads, probably. So that is kind of my game plan for leprechaun wise. That's kind of all we're doing. It's also Read Across America week, so we did this earlier today. We read Cat in the Hat, and then we did this rhyming sort. So like Matt rhymes with cat, and they had to cut and glue it. So that went pretty good. In math today, we just, we've been basically starting addition. So we've been working on number bonds and number sentences. And today we used the word, we were trying to find the unknown number, which is basically the answer. So we have 5 plus 2, and then we don't know what that number is. All my kids know what 5 plus 2 is. So I really need to think of ways to enrich them because they got this down pat. So we're gonna figure it out though. It'll be we did actually do centers today, but at teacher table I just had them work on this, so it wasn't full guided reading. They did their own stations, but I didn't really do much at teacher table. Also need to work on the March newsletter, so maybe I should do that. I might need to do that. And then I made a bracket for, I'm doing March Madness reading, and we're making a bracket and like deciding what our favorite book is. But I didn't add my calculations correctly. I only did 12 books, and when I went to make a bracket, it didn't work. So I need at least 16, I think, in order for it to have 8 and 8. So I need to pick a few more books and print those off, and then I need to remake the bracket. So I might stay after school today for a little bit because I need my flex time. Anyways, if you stay a total of 8 hours from last week and this week, you don't have to come in that Monday that we come back from spring break. So I'm definitely trying to get that because I don't want to come back that day. I'm gonna do a tester so I don't mess up any of their cups. Oh my gosh, they're shrinking right away. Okay, so my first thing I need to do today and get started right away is putting their hats on their desk just in case anybody comes in. It is 7:50. This one, his name's on the front, but if their name's not on it, I'm scared. All their names are on it, but some of them wrote it on the cup. And I'm scared I won't be able to tell whose it is, and I also realized I came in and there was a cup on one of the desks, so maybe it fell or something and the janitor picked it up, but I missed one of the girls. I feel so bad, so hopefully I'll just tell her like hers is missing and it'll come tomorrow or something. But I'm gonna put all of these on their desk, and I don't think I'm gonna just like tip their chairs over today. I'm just gonna put these on their desk and put maybe some grass and stuff. And on the back, I'll write something with green frosting and have a little note saying like, your hats were too big, so I made them the size for us or something. We'll see. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. Today's Wacky Wednesday. It's our theme for today. I think I told you that this morning. We've actually had a really good day today. I feel like I haven't had to yell at them a whole ton, and it's just been like pretty, I mean, obviously they're still chatty, but it's been like I feel like we've done fun things. The weather's nice. I don't know, it's just been good. It's 1:40. My plan's over at 2:10. So my plan today for my plan time is we are gonna start building our leprechaun traps after. So I'm going to look at the materials list and get all the materials ready for each group and lay them out on the back table. And then I need to work on all of this stuff needs to be put in for a grade, and grades are due the Monday, but before the Monday we come back from spring break. So I need to get all of that in now so that if kids are missing work, I can make sure to have them do it by Friday. We just did our math. We did like a cat in the hat math worksheet. And that was their grade for this week. And then we did science today, and we did the cat in the hat rhyming yesterday, and those were, I think, all the 3 grades for this week. So I think I'm good. I think I have everything. I just have to put everything in and then see if kids have missing work. Still a little stuffy and can't breathe, if you can't tell. I'm really over it. I want it to be done so bad. Earned a extra recess time because kindergarten had the highest attendance out of the whole school for the last month, and so when that happens, they get 30 minutes extra recess, and it gets covered by admin, so teachers get 30 extra minutes as well. So if whatever I don't get done, I can also spend my 30 minutes doing that, so that'll be nice. But that also takes 30 minutes away from them to get to build their traps. So I still am gonna let them start because I have a kid that's going to be gone tomorrow and Friday. He's going to New Zealand, which is crazy. So if we don't start today, he wouldn't get to build it at all. So I am going to let them start today, and then they're just going to finish them up tomorrow, which was originally the plan. We built these things called breeze buddies for science. We talked about how the wind can help us determine what the weather's like, and then it just looks like this. So cute, right? And so then we took them outside to see how windy it was, and some of them were blowing, and then I had them run back and forth a few times just to let their energy out. And then we came in and we did our math. I did a couple examples, and then I was like, you guys got it. So we did the quiz, and then we read Wacky Wednesday, the Dr. Seuss book. And then they started doing first, next, then last sequencing thing for Wacky Wednesday. Just as good. They loved the hats shrinking. They thought it was crazy, and it helped them to believe that it's actually a leprechaun, because some of them were like, how would Miss Putoff do that? And I'm like, yeah, how would I do that, guys? Like, come on. So that's exciting. And then I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do tomorrow for the leprechaun. I kind of want to put green food coloring in our toilet, and then I don't know what else, because our traps will not be built tomorrow by today, so I don't know. It'll come back again tomorrow and do something. Here's a sneak peek on their traps. They literally worked on them for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. This is what we got. They're coloring it rainbow. This is the squirrel group, so they're making a tree, some coloring going on. They're covering theirs in green paper, which will look really nice. Alright guys, sorry I did not film any more clips that week, and I'm editing it and realizing I didn't make an outro, of course. I'm gonna put in a couple of pictures of what their traps ended up looking like. They did such a great job and it was such a great week, and I think it would definitely be something to remember. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe and join the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Give a little bit of loving, just a little bit the real thing. You're the good treasure, my missing piece. Good as gold, yeah, that's guaranteed.